Hey guys, it's Vivian here again. I wanted to share some tips with you. Today's topic is how do you move from a short-term rental into a mid-term rental? Couple tips that I can share off the top of my head with you is your client avatar is now going to change. You might be attracting construction workers or travel nurses, travel professionals, or even families. And you're going to have to write your descriptions a little bit differently as well in your Airbnb listing. So you should be on Airbnb because 25% of nights booked on Airbnb are for 30-day stays and more. So change your listing description, add extended stay or long stay comfort, right? Then you want to include a fully stocked kitchen. When people are visiting as a short-term rental, oftentimes they're going out for dinner. But in a mid-term rental, they're typically treating it like their home, and they're going to want a fully stocked kitchen. I'm talking about colanders and good knives, cutting boards, enough plates and cups and mugs. And I would recommend at least 2 times the occupancy that you have, maybe at least 1.5. Okay. So like if you have 8 people, 16 dishes might seem like a lot. So go half of that, like 12. Other things are a lot of short-term rentals don't have nightstands on both sides of the bed. If you think about it, like 8 million people in America have sleep apnea. I have it too. I snore like a banshee if I'm not wearing a CPAP machine, okay? I'm not afraid to admit that. So I like to have my CPAP machine right next to my bed. I don't want it on the floor. The other thing is having a dresser. So many short-term rentals that I've stayed at don't even have a dresser, and you might not need one in a short-term rental because you're constantly having your guests like live out of their suitcase. But in a mid-term rental situation, they're going to want to unpack and have their t-shirts folded, somewhere to put their socks and underwear. So that's a really nice amenity to have for them. Additionally, parking, right? A lot of midterm rental guests, especially if you're hosting guests that are going through an insurance claim, sometimes they're able to move their stuff out of their own home while it's being remediated, and they want somewhere to put their stuff as well. So I see a lot of properties where their garage in short-term rental are stuffed with the owner's personal belongings. You don't really want this. I think of all the claims or all the requests that we come in here that I can't talk. The requests that we get, they're asking for a garage space, at least 2 parking spots, if not at least a minimum of 1. So clear out that garage, go put that clutter elsewhere. I also see in a lot of short-term rentals where the primary bedroom or one of the closets is fully locked for the owner's personal things. Again, someone's going to want to treat this property like their own for several months, and they're going to want to have access to the entire property. So give them that. Move your personal stuff somewhere else. It's okay to have a small locked closet for your supplies and linens and whatnot, but the big closets, like a primary bedroom, should have access to a primary closet. The next thing is definitely look into allowing guests to use laundry. I know for me, if I've stayed in temporary housing myself during my relocation, and I know that it would be an absolute game changer for me if I had access to laundry. So make sure your laundry room is available for use. Don't lock that room. And pets. Pets are so important in midterm rentals. I would say that 3 out of 4 requests that I get for housing, especially in the midterm rental insurance space, they want their pets with them. I have a dog myself, and if I had to move somewhere for several months, I can't imagine my Oliver being anywhere else but with my family. And my kids would be heartbroken too. So be pet friendly. With that said, it is so important to have an outdoor space like a fenced backyard, right? Many of the requests that we get are for 2 or 3 dogs, and they're going to want to be able to enjoy an outdoor space just like they would at home so that their pets can run around. Like I know for me, like there's nothing against anybody that lives in a condo or apartment, but for me, I live in a single family home. I like to wake up, have my coffee, open the back door, and let my dogs do their business on their own. I would not appreciate for my own lifestyle to have to grab a jacket, put on my shoes, maybe grab an umbrella, and then go outside and walk my dog and wait until they do their business before I can carry on my day. I'm a busy person. I just let my dog takes care of himself. So those are some tips. I hope that's super helpful for you, that as you're transitioning into this space from short-term rentals into mid-term rentals. I'm going to leave a couple resources down in the comments for how to evaluate how your property would do as a midterm rental, because I get this question every single day. Someone will send me their address and say, can you tell me how my property will do as a midterm rental? Well, I wish I knew all the facts and all the data at the top of my head. I just don't. So I use tools as well. And rather than me try to spend my time going through everybody's data, I'm going to teach you how to do it yourself. So use Pricelabs. There's a training down below, and you're going to love it because you're going to be able to dive into how much cleaning is being charged, whether you should be pet friendly or not. Is there a saturation of 3 bedrooms in your market? Can you do differently or do better with a 4-bedroom or 5-bedroom? Does a pool make a difference to your daily rate? There's so many things that can be answered in this training that we did, or that I did directly with Pricelabs. So I hope this video helps you if you're considering transitioning from short-term rentals into the midterm rental space. And good luck to you. Don't forget to download my free resource book on how to launch your first midterm rental, and like and follow for more. Thank you.